junior high doing that game earlier. So I'm at the house.
Oh, okay.
What's going on with you?
That's what I was just, Fred, at the gospel choir. So he done added myself at the gospel choir. I wanted to come to the program and just watch the program.
Yeah.
But I guess that ain't gonna happen. We got to sing. So I wanted to watch the program. I don't have to sing.
Okay.
We got to sing now too. So it's all good.
Right,
but yeah, how you doing? First, let me say how you doing, sir.
I'm good. How you been? You good?
I'm always running, but it's all good. It's all good.
Oh yeah.
Well, like it's 9 o'clock. I ain't been home since 7 o'clock this morning. I'm always
if that's what it felt like, I sure been moving around. But yeah, just gotta get stuff done for sure.
Yeah, it's supposed to call, so it's all right.
So what's good?
So yeah,
so when you trying to do it?
So yeah, Miss Michael. I made a vow to myself to get this thing off the ground for real.
Yeah. I'm waiting on you, sister.
Man, I guess things be going, but I gotta prioritize the things. So, at the beginning of the year, you always, try to do better. So
I feel you.
I was telling Andre the other day too, like, you know what I'm saying? So then when the thing about stuff be happening, and then I be like, man, that's one of the things for my show. It'll be happening. And then it's like, one of my topics right there.
Yeah, we definitely can get it
going.
going.
That's the kind of the things when they be kind of happening, and then you talk about it, and then you get your feedback or whatever. So, so anyway, like what you said, your best days for y'all to film is on Thursdays.
So on Wednesdays and Thursdays is when we designate shows. That's where we set aside days to actually record and do whatever. But that's just if we setting up the lights and all of that. If you want to do a show, we can do that. If you want to do an audio show, or I can just do a show with you, because he stay up north. So that's really how our schedule go, if he in town or not. But, I mean, if me and you just want to do one, you definitely can, too. I just did one of my homegirls in Georgia, so, yeah. So it's up to you, really, how you want to do it.
All right.
Or I could do an audio call, too. We could talk about it over the phone. It could be just a audio, however you want to do it.
No, my vision is my vision is supposed to be a real show. You know what I'm saying? I like to sit there or whatever.
Yeah.
I was just looking for, like I said before, like the film to help me out, so I ain't gonna be doing all that part. You know what I'm saying? So,
I feel you.
But I really want to do the show because there's some people that want to have on that people that be having thought-provoking conversation too. You know what I'm saying? So a couple of people, I need to see what their schedule look like so they can come. You know what I'm saying? To be there so they can be. Back and forth dialogue with us,
Oh yeah. Whenever you're ready, whenever we can get a day set, even if it ain't just our platform, but we can get some people in a place. I'm pretty sure we can set up something, and I can just record it, and that can be a show. Like it ain't just gotta be just us. So, however you want to do it, sister.
So, but Thursday is the day. That's the only day you got available is Thursday. Is that what you said?
Yes. We have a show tomorrow on Wednesday. Thursday we open. If we do a show Thursday, it'll probably just be me and you because he may be working. But it's up to you. If you want to do it, we definitely can. If you want to wait, we can wait.
Let me ask you one time. So Thursday is the only day you can film a show. Period.
This week or just period?
I'm talking about period.
Oh no. We
okay. That's what I meant. Period.
Oh no, we just set aside them 2 days just so we don't plan nothing else. But if you need a day, like an extra outside day, then we'll take one of them days. So we won't, like, if you need a Friday, we'll take one of the Wednesdays or Thursdays and substitute it for that Friday. So yeah, we can.
What's your Mondays look like?
My Mondays actually be open. Them the days I be working. I work my 12s. I'll be off at 7, but I'm free after 7.
Okay. Yeah. Mondays are good, and then because one of the people that I want on the show, they sick right now, so he can't come this week. I got Andre's sick, so I don't know if he got COVID or what. So you want COVID test? He was like, yeah. I'm like, oh God.
No, I feel you. And make sure y'all good first. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to wait for that.
Okay.
To see how he's doing, whatever he's doing better. Maybe he'll be better by next week. Most of the stuff he goes in the week stuff. So, but he Mondays, he got the whole store to run. So Mondays is a good day for him. Like open on Mondays or Sundays.
Gotcha.
But yeah. So let me see if he hopefully be better by. Hopefully he'll be better by Monday. If he better by Monday, something on Monday possibly.
Yeah, that'll be fine. I'm on high now playing Monday.
So right now I'm checking on his health. So hopefully he'll be better by Monday. And so I'm gonna tell him like now, like, okay, it's Monday, a good day for you. And so there's a couple other people because what you think about this? Like I think like it'd be good to have like black men on this panel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because of the nature of the beast that we kind of talking about right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have some black men there.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So, right now it would be you, Andre. I was thinking about John Burt.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I'm trying to think. Maybe I need one more person. Let me pray about that. But you say you got Ryan to be there too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ryan. And then I wanted to have a single mother of an adult child there.
Okay.
Because the lady, because the one guy was saying that they have to because they was raised by single mother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Possibly, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? It could just be me. I ain't scared about being surrounded by no man. I ain't scared.
Yeah, that's cool.
I ain't never scared.
I heard that. Yeah, that's fine though. But that's a good panel to have though, because I think that's damn near all we need. We need our people talking about what happened, because in that video it's just our people.
Yes.
Ain't not a white person in sight. So we need to in-house this one, because we can't blame them on this one.
No.
At all.
I mean, I don't blame white people, but I do blame the system. Like I was telling you that comment I made, the system.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It basically proves that families have to go through all that like they did. They had to go through all that.
It ain't even, like it's starting to look like it ain't even color no more. It's like it's the job, it's the mindset rather than black cop, white cop, because it's an uproar either way. 5 black cops and killed them, it's an uproar. 5 white cops would have killed them, you for sure know it would have been an uproar. So, but
the only difference is though that the white people would have took longer for them to get justice. And that's my gray area right there.
But that's what a lot of people saying. Like a lot of people bringing up that point, and it makes sense. I get it. I just don't think a lot of us as people understand like the mindset of criminals. Like I study criminal justice, so people got to understand that certain races put levels on crimes. Like certain crimes, white people feel like they only able to do and get away with. So when we emulate them, they hit us harder. You know what I'm saying? Just like with R. Kelly and all that stuff. All them white dudes been in the music business, messing with little girls, the whole thing, the whole 9. Soon as a nigga start doing it and get glorified and get successful, they hit him with a book. Same with these police. Some of the white officers get off on it, but you rarely see a black officer get off on stuff like that. Because we emulate what they're doing.
And that's my point, though. Like, that's my point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hear what you're saying. Like, I hear you loud and clear. I just, like, I try to think about it, maybe because I'm a woman, so that's the empathy in me. Mm-hmm. Like, these families suffered. You know what I'm saying? Suffered.
Yeah.
Waiting for justice.
Yeah.
About something that they knew
happened. But
then the system
on camera.
They lost the tapes. Can't find it. It wasn't clear and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But hear this though. Hear this point though.
Everything is pouring in the green.
Because black people like to be in the camera. Black people like to be
White folks do
on
too.
front. They do, but they cover their shit up real good for them not to get caught. Like, did you
But
watch? Did you watch the video?
Buddy, what's the name? I couldn't watch it. I couldn't.
That's what I was gonna say.
Buddy that killed George Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't running from the camera.
But he in jail though. He in jail though, right?
What?
Say he in jail to do that kill.
He in jail, but look how long it took for them to do that though. That's my only thing. I get what I'm saying. Yeah, he went to jail, but they was really waiting. To me, I feel like they was waiting to see if it's gonna be a real uproar. He probably got stuff on the camera like the same, like everybody else. They was killing. They was killing. What the young boy went for Skittles, all that. But until we had an uproar about it, they was going like, okay, give us that on the hand. But the reason why they did what they did because we had an uproar like, nah, we ain't going this time. We not going.
Yeah.
They saying like, nah, buddy, we not going.
Yeah.
But he did that. He stood in the camera because he know, like, ain't nothing happened to me. What y'all gonna do to me?
Even with these white people in these videos though, besides that George Floyd video that was like 9 minutes long, how many other videos was that long? Most of them, they was like, but a lot of them too be like snippets though.
I started watching them because they show the ones they want. They show the ones they want us to see.
Right. That's what I was going to say.
Right. Look at that. There be a lot of that going on. A lot of it.
Right.
A lot of it be going on. These are the ones that make the headlines.
And that's what I was going to say.
But it's a lot of them going on.
It's the ones that make the headlines. Them videos probably like a couple seconds long, maybe a minute. Right.
Mm-hmm.
With these dudes in Memphis, they show 4 different angles of the same video for like 20 minutes long. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if I think you should watch it just so, and I think every black person in America should watch it just so they can see, like, everybody be talking about how they know and they see. Nah, this give you clear as day. Like, it was no police action in that video at all. Like, none. There was no the Miranda rights, none of that. They just pulled him out and started beating his ass.
But this is my thing though. That's my thing though, Mitch. Like, white people been doing that.
They have.
They've been doing that. They've been doing that. They don't take the key.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but that's what I was beginning to say though. That's what they do. That's what I started out saying though. Is their crimes, G. They feel like the people that can do that. Because I've been getting away with it so long, we can keep doing this. But then when y'all start copying us, oh no, y'all want to whoop on black people just like we whooping on black people? Oh no, we finna hit y'all niggas with a book. Because y'all finna argue with each other anyway.
I really don't feel it's like that though.
Oh yeah, I do.
I don't think they care about us killing. They don't care about us killing. They don't care about that. I don't think they care about that.
I think they do.
I think they could care less. I think they could care less about us. If that's the case, black on black crime would have been abolished. They don't care about us beating each other up. They can care less.
No, I'm not saying they care about it. They care about it in the sense of it's gonna keep happening. They can bet on that. They can bank on that. We know y'all gonna argue. We know y'all gonna kill each other. So we gonna use that. Us white people gonna use that as an advantage. And that's what I keep trying to tell people. Like, we can't do the same stuff they do criminally. They gonna hit us 2 times harder because they feel like they the only people who can commit crimes. And until black people understand that and start moving around that shit, every time we see somebody black do a crime the same person a white person do, we always gonna get hit harder. Every time.
But I don't really. I mean, the latter part you said, I agree with. I believe you do any kind of crime, you're gonna get hit harder. But I just don't feel the part where it's because they feel like only they can do it.
Oh yeah,
I don't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just the same system has been forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anytime we can punish a black person, I don't care what it is. I don't think if we was still hair weave and they was doing it, I don't think they really care about us doing a crime. I think that they care. Anytime they can penalize a black person, they're gonna do it to the max. Anytime they can demean and degrade black people, they're gonna do it to the fullest extent. I don't think they care about us emulating the crime. I think they care about us that's somebody black that we're gonna get them.
Do it.
Anytime we do anything, I don't care what it is. Anything we do, anything that we do, it's fair. They gonna try to do it. We gonna get the worst of it.
Well, not everything though, because all the positive stuff they emulate us. Music, they emulate us.
I'm talking about negative. I'm talking about negative stuff.
That's what I'm trying
Even
to
if it's
tell
just
you.
black on black crime, even if it's black on black crime, when we selling dope to our own people, we still get the max.
I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because they the only people that can think,
I
dude.
don't think it's
I'm
because they
telling
care
you.
about us doing it or not. I don't think they care about it.
Okay. All right.
I think they only care, like, as far as the dope guys are concerned. I think they only care because they don't want to get as much money as they do. I don't think they care that we do it. I don't think they care to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I don't think they care about the outcome. I think they care about us being on top. About us matching, you know what I'm saying? Matching that kind of stuff.
That's the outcome.
That's just how I feel. But I don't know.
Yeah, that's the outcome, though. Any way to prevent that outcome, they're gonna try to stop it. But I mean,
But any way for us to prosper, I feel like they're gonna stop it. I don't think they care if we're not prospering. I don't think they care.
Oh, yeah, they care.
Let me tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you why I feel like this. Because I had a couple incidents myself personally, my husband personally, where police. I remember my husband told me the police went up in his grandmama's house, knocked on the ground, all kinds of stuff. It's white people did this. You know what I'm saying? They didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they cared about only we could do this. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they feel like that was demeaning, so they gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a demeaning thing. Anytime we can demean black people and throw them around, we gonna do it. Like, I guess just in my heart, I don't really think they care about us enough to care if we mocking them. You know what I'm saying?
I think they do. It's just a total opposite here. I think they do. We just got to agree to disagree.
I don't know. I mean, I feel where you're coming from, though. I do. Yeah. I feel where you're coming from, and I wouldn't say that anything that we do emulate them as prosperous. I think they have a problem with, and they'll try to fix that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not going to be that rich and get off scot free. Like, you're not going to do anything. I find anything to prosper, anything negative. I don't think they care. I don't think they care because it's just too many like ghettos. There's just too many reasons why. Like, okay, if y'all really care about what we're doing, what y'all doing, like, you know what I'm saying? But I guess we disagree, like you said. But anyway, like, to me, I feel like you know what I'm saying, like, the reason why I want to have black men there and a black panel of black men, because can't nobody talk to the black man like a black man.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know women, I'm an alpha female, so I know, like, I do like dominance sometimes, but I still, like, know my place, if you will.
For sure.
When it relates to connected with a man.
For
you know what I'm saying? Whether it be a young man child, whether it be just a man unequal, like me and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can only go so far with that. Right. And not saying because you devalue me, but it's just different. Same thing with a female. Like you say, it's only so far you can talk to a female. For sure. Sometimes you need a girl to talk to you like, look this. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I got my opinions, and I'm not saying that they're wrong or right, but I just don't feel like I could, you know what I'm saying, talk to a black man like a black man could.
I think so, though.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because a lot of women got to understand, too, we're around women every day. The most black men that I know was raised by their mama, so we're around women every goddamn day, bruh. So if anybody can talk to us, it is y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I do think, like, on a man learning man basis, I think you're right on that end, because just like women can talk to women about certain things that we can't. But as far as you just being at the table, I think you conduct yourself around. Hell, every time we talk, you know what I'm saying, you ain't talking crazy. You know, you talking with some facts. You know what I'm saying? So I think you can hold your own, like, with guys too.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that. So I always been around a lot of guys when I was younger, like that. And maybe because I got a twin brother, so maybe I feel that. I don't know.
Yeah,
for
sure.
You know what I'm saying? But and I'm kind of a tomboy too, so that's just, that's who I am. But I just, like, my whole thing about this is to talk about what happened and to reach black men and be like, you know what I'm saying, it don't matter your status. Like, we can't be no other black man like that. Like, what's in your soul and in your heart and in your mind that you will sit there and beat another black man like that?
Man, look, they beat Buddy so bogus. it was just uncalled for, bro. And I think that's another reason why they got hit so fast. Like it wasn't even no cover
Yeah.
up. Like y'all weren't even trying to cover up what y'all was doing.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all was
Well,
just
I think they got hit so hard too because people are charging black.
yeah. Damn near the
You know
whole.
what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I really feel like that. If it was a white law support, I don't think we would take that.
Yeah, because
But see, black people, that's just our nature. We are empathetic, and we won't unless we get some kind of chemical imbalance, something wrong with it. We have some kind of PTSD or trauma in our life. We are naturally made to think like do things fair and equal.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's why our culture comes from village because village is everybody helping everybody out. That's our natural nature until we come somewhere and get it taken away.
Right.
Because of our exposure to different things. But naturally we are bred to be village people, and village is all about equality.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody getting something. We make one meal and everybody gets spread out like in the village. That's how we are. So we naturally wired to be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so to me, you know what I'm saying, I guess I don't know. I guess I don't know. Like I
It's hard. It's hard, G. It's a hard discussion. It's a hard discussion, man, because
like it's man.
yeah, and then what you saying making perfect sense. Like I don't want you to think like I'm disagreeing with you. Like I agree with you with your point. It's just so many angles, man, that come with that stuff. And just learning about how they work or how you think they work and how they move and your experiences and stuff like that. Like just by my experiences with them and around them and what they talk about, because a lot of people comfortable talking to me. Like different races, they just feel like I'm just an open book, so they come tell me shit. And man, some of the shit they be saying, and I see it, and I be like, maybe the higher ups probably feel like that. So ain't no telling, man. Just where they mindsets be.
I really do. I really do think if it was a different race of people that was in charge, it wouldn't have went like that. But because of who we are, we want things to be equal. We feel like I'm pretty black or white. You wrong, you wrong.
Yeah.
And we stand on that a lot of times. We stand on it. That's why we honestly, it's my opinion. That's why we always say the white man why we're not elevated, but we are our own reason because we want equality and equity.
Look.
And so anytime we get in a position where we can elevate ourselves, we want to include everybody because we want everybody to be fair because we are village people.
Yep.
Naturally. I'm saying. And so don't no other race do this but us. You can only get so far to hear business because if you ain't Vietnamese, they ain't gonna help you.
Yep.
You can only get so far in certain things because they only gonna sell to they only gonna do it to their race.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
You know, people wonder why we got all these A-Rags at the gas station because that's their thing. And they gonna keep that amongst them. They're gonna make sure they help out each other first.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna keep on selling gas and gold to A-Rab people. You know what I'm saying? Rather than to us.
You don't never see them beefing on Facebook about them gas stations.
Never.
They ain't arguing about it. Nothing.
They got one on this block or one or two blocks up.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? And they just gonna handle their business.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But we always want to be inclusive rather than making sure we straight first and making sure we get on top first.
Yep.
And then outsource and say, okay, now we straight. Now you gonna reach out to get everybody.
Yep.
But that's the reason why our race stay behind because we get positions where we can make change and positions of authority. We are always wanting to be inclusive.
Yep.
And include everybody. Like you a good guy. Yep. Brad's a good guy. We gotta bring him along with him. No, Brad White, bro, he can't come right now.
Oh God, he can't go right now.
He can't come and say he can't come at all. He just can't go right now.
He can't go right now. Brad already got his shit together.
Leon and Lachey and them straight first.
Yep, Brad already got his shit together. Yep. No, for real. You right, though.
Real talk. Like, real talk. So that's why I feel like that's the reason why. Because we feel like if you wrong, you wrong. And so they was black. The black chief, she was like, ain't no be like, ain't no what they're my bros and so I can't look out. White folks do that though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The biggest example of doing wrong and taking care of somebody is the diocese and Catholics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They go and bond every child molester out of jail and they go hide and put somewhere, do what they gotta do, have their business.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They do that all the time. But we ain't gonna do that. We got a black judge up there. You black, and you can be black, and your name can have two hyphens in there. She'll be like, no, you wrong. You got to go.
You got to go.
I'm saying, not saying that you should change that, but White folks, they don't do that. They're going to give us a lesser crime. Going to give them a lesser crime. Okay, Brad in front of me, so he going to get 10 years for this dope charge. But if it's rah, he's going to get the full max.
Oh, he finna get hit. Yep, you definitely finna get hit.
Because I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get nothing less and get on out the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Get
but
them out
the
the
whole
way.
goal is to make sure they don't stay on top. If I let this dude out because dude really looks like a Nino Brown.
Yeah.
He'll come out. He's gonna take over. We can't have him doing that.
Yeah, this
You
is
know what I'm
true.
saying? We can't have him doing that. So
Yeah.
that's why I feel like the basis of it, because we never look out for ourselves first. We once we get a vision like that, we village people. That's what we are. You know what I'm saying? People be like, no, we don't. Like, that's where we came from. That's what we know. That's naturally in us, like to be village people. Like, we take care of everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But it's crazy though how
you go to Africa, you go see white people in there dancing in the jungle, dancing. We're like, what are you doing in the jungle? What are you doing? What are you doing? Get out of here.
Yeah. It's crazy though how that mindset though can be a negative, because you think in your head that's the right way to be. You know what I'm saying? We gotta help everybody. We need to pull our brothers up. But it be so much hate and envy from the person you trying to help. So you gotta watch that.
Say that though.
Man,
Say
look,
that part right
man,
there.
look, and that's why I be circling back. Like, I don't mind discussing the differences between black and white, because hell, I've been black 35 years, so I know.
Man.
But
black too.
Look, but at the same time, like, we can't keep over putting a cover on what we doing to each other and just talking about them.
Yeah.
We always do that shit. Like, anytime something happen, it can be a room full of niggas and somebody gonna try to compare some white shit, and I hate that shit, bruh. Like, nah, we need to stay on topic and get our shit right. Because until our shit get right, ain't none gonna be right. They gonna keep fucking us over.
I just, you know what I'm saying? I see what you're saying 100% on that. I do. Like, I feel like we can't. I feel when I go to movie theater, when I was to movie theater, I would try to go open the night for black movies, because we gonna be up in there acting the fool.
Right.
I'm gonna go on a Tuesday because I know what we gonna do. You know, and so we gotta hold ourselves accountable for the stuff we do. You know what I'm saying? How we do what we doing and why we doing what we doing.
And it's crazy, bro. Just like, we as a people, like, be the main ones who be like, mind your business. Stop snitching. But the minute something happen to us with another race, we snitching. And we ain't minding our business. And it's like,
I mean, I feel you on that. I feel you on that to a certain degree, though.
I do too. Degree. I feel myself on that level to a certain degree too. Only because the shorties, bro. Like, what is you telling these kids then? Because they watching this shit too.
Yeah.
You know
I feel you on that.
So on that end, and as a dad too, maybe I feel like that too, because I'm a guy, and as a dad, like, with mothers, y'all, it's a difference. Like, y'all more nurturing and you know what I'm saying, compassionate and emotional. And not to say that guys aren't, but I'm more looking than about to care for you first. I'm finna figure out what you own first. And I try to, you know what I'm saying, look at it on that aspect. You know what I'm saying? So I think it'd be great. I mean, all in all, that to have these type of discussions, man, and just the age difference, the gender difference, everybody opinions will matter, and because just this, I mean, even this is good.
Yeah. And that's the way God gave it to me. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, every show, it ain't just like content for me. You know what I'm saying? It's really like, you know what I'm saying, therapy for our people. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, I don't ever want to lead a show and we just have content. Like, I want to lead a show, people, and somebody thought process is moving. And like, man, you know what I'm saying, we need to do that. And somebody might think better or do better. If one person think like, hey, I said show the other day, and I'm listening to what you're saying, I'm gonna try to talk to my kids get better. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my main purpose. I'm not really doing it for the limelight, because I don't really like the limelight. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. But in the last few years, God has given me things to kind of put me before people. When I'm naturally a person, I like the background. I like to be like, most of the time, almost of my life, when I have done things, I was always like a silent person did it. Like, if I gave for something, I gave anonymously, or I gave somebody say, hey, I'm doing this, but I don't want you to not my name, and y'all be doing it. You know, no, don't do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, even my first side hustle I had was really like a background job. Like, if you think about it, like, most makeup artists, people don't. When you see people on TV, they don't shout their makeup artists. Right. It's a very back scene kind of job. You know what I'm saying? But it's an intimate space because people coming in and they point out they it's like talking to a bartender sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I've always liked jobs like that. I mean, I've always been in positions like that. But lately, God been putting me in places where I kind of got to control people. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so I try to make sure that if He gives me the space before people, I'm saying something. I'm using that space as positively as possible, because that's another thing. Another one of my shows is like when we have an opportunity, have a space to talk about stuff, we misuse our power by saying stuff that don't really matter.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Emphasis on this new rap. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of stuff.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? Like we had the authority
we ain't gonna do that.
Say something that makes sense, and we just say whatever. You know what I'm saying?
He said that new rapper.
A new rap. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn to not hate it.
Yeah.
Because it's my people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I strongly dislike it. I strongly dislike it because it's a huge platform and you could be changing lives, but what you're doing is you're not saying anything thought provoking. You know what I'm saying? You're doing the total opposite by, you know what I'm saying, stereotyping our people that women are ghetto and hanging their tongues out and whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And dudes ain't no but killing and fighting ops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it's just intensified by the cycle, because that's what they grew up on. Yeah. That's what these shorties grew up on.
Yeah.
That's all they heard. Yeah. All their favorite rappers, they say the rappers who at that time was talking about that stuff. Like Jay-Z now, totally different rapper now. He rap about his family, his kids, you know what I'm saying, business moves. Back then, he was talking about big pimping and slanging and Marcy. So,
but I guess my thing is though, like, you know, it's all a space for that, because I'm not against people talking about pimping. I'm not against people talking about selling dope.
Yeah.
If you're doing it to show light about something that's happening and to change somebody's life.
For sure.
But if you're just doing it to talk about glorifying it, then that's a problem for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had a problem with people talking about it in a glorification kind of way. Like, do this, and be rich. You know what I'm saying? When that ain't how you did it, because if you did, you'd probably be in jail too. Just like everybody else is just big time. They all end up going to jail.
That's the image though. Like, just think if you 10 years old and your favorite rapper, like just say now you 10 years old in 2023, your favorite rapper Megan Thee Stallion, and you want to rap. 9 times out of 10, you gonna emulate her some type of way. Yeah. And even though her journey is dope, like she really ain't like that. Like she go to school, she just graduated from Texas A&M.
Yeah, I've seen that.
She work out heavy, you know what I'm saying? She got her own business. So it's just the music she put out for her is her art, but for these kids, they think it's real life. So that same little 10-year-old girl gonna writing her raps, practicing, thinking that's really what it is. So of course it's gonna be intensified for her when she becomes a rapper. So that's how it is now with these kids now. Like they thinking all that stuff them dudes was talking about was real. So now they really out here doing that, thinking this is real. And
that's my whole point.
Yeah,
that's my whole point. Like y'all, to y'all, it's like y'all doing it's like y'all in a movie or something.
Yeah.
But people out here thinking that's really how you got it like this. That's how you doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Now, some of them really was. Some of these rappers really was engaged what they did now. They really was fighting against real, and they still, and they died at the hands of their ops. You know what I'm saying? It really was. But you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying, like, if you have the opportunity to say something positive and really help your people. Yeah. But even as an artist, you have to be conscious about what you're doing as an artist. Like, I just can't say everything.
But you know how I feel because as people
kids, I'm impressing the children.
But us as a people like that, we like that with everything. If you pick a topic, we like that with that. You can talk about relationships. People advertise that. They push that. So money, I mean it's a mindset thing, honestly, and I mean you always gotta stay positive with your people because not everybody like that. You know what I'm saying? But
you know what though? Like all races do it. Because white people do it too. They have those, what they call them things, they be dancing around and getting high and whatever they call, I forgot what they call it, raves or whatever, stuff like that, and jumping off of stuff and killing, hurting each other, whatever.
Even them, I can't say with them. I can't say with them, and it's not no knock against them or no praise to them. But you don't see them advertising that shit. A lot of they shows.
But you know why I feel like that though? This another on my topic. I'm one day gonna say I'm gonna show you topic. No, my topic because nobody wants to emulate being nobody but black. The only race that gets emulated is black people. Somebody saying, you talking Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
Or you talking, you know what I'm saying, you talking, everybody wants to emulate black people.
Yeah.
The only race people want to emulate, you know what I'm saying, is black people.
Why you think that is?
I'm not saying that people don't do it sometimes, but the thing about it, when people say somebody's talking white, you're really talking correctly.
Right.
It's really not. It's not really not. They really don't have no slang unless you're like a valley girl, like, oh my God, something like that. But they don't really have no slang.
Right.
And that was like an 80s era. Mm-hmm. But we have a whole culture of how we talk, how we walk, you know what I'm saying, how we dance, you know what I'm saying, all of that, and everybody wants to emulate us. And so I feel like that's one of the reasons why our stuff is always exaggerated, because whether we doing good, positive, or indifferent, people want to emulate us.
But we do that though. We do that. And that's another topic I was talking about on the book. And it's not to say that I'm against black people. No, I love my people, but we have to show us sometimes what we do and why, the cause and effect. Like, we are brash people. Whenever we do something good, we celebrating. We hopping, we skipping, we jumping. Don't yell for the kids during graduation. Black people, the only people that be like, fuck that, I'm yelling for my baby. So we like that, you know what I'm saying? And that comes with a cost sometimes. So people feel just
but that's our nature, though. That's our nature.
That's our
so
nature.
We should have to downplay our nature so people don't understand.
I'm not saying we should downplay it. We have to be aware of the consequences that come behind that, because everybody don't understand.
But it shouldn't be none.
Should it? Shouldn't it be?
No, I don't think so. I don't think we should. I don't think it should be consequence for me being me. You know what I'm saying? Be like, but that's part of the thing, Like people have always, and this just now in the last 10 years when we've been able to be more free. I mean, emphasis on like how do you wear your hair and stuff like that. Like, people always want to downplay what we do. We always got to paper what we. Like, I was telling Andre one time when I had it was on when they had the white guy that called the kid a nigga in the school, and so of course I was ready. I came to work. I had to work that day. I was like, I gotta get myself ready. The news part gonna be there, and I gotta make sure I can put my face on and all that, get my hair done, because they weren't gonna be here. So however the case may be, that's when I had the green in my hair. And so I was supposed to talk on TV, and it was green in my hair. So Andre was like, Tracy, you my friend, I love you, but you can't have that green in your hair. I said, why? He said, no, it's professional. I said, there's who? Who deemed the color to be professional or not? I'm just saying, yeah, different color. I was like, but that's my culture. You said my culture. If you look back today, we like color.
All right, so
we like color.
So answer me this then, because I'm 10 times on your side on this. So answer me this, right? Because what Andre's saying is a point that people make too, that certain styles and certain ways of talk isn't professional. Yeah. Do you think? Well, before I ask, my job, I talk at my job, so certain things I can't say, certain phrases I can't say, certain things I have to keep it at a certain level to represent the company or whatever. Which I understand. When I signed the job, I knew that. So with stuff like that, do you think it's a reason why we can't express ourselves verbally? Like, do you think the way we come off sometimes can make problems in a professional setting, which is why certain things are limited?
I think it's because people are just uncomfortable with our culture.
But do we make people uncomfortable?
No, I don't think so.
So you don't think black
people? It's learned. I think it's learned.
Okay.
I think it's learned. I think it's learned to be uncomfortable with who we are. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm saying like this. So, like, if I'm gonna reference like Jim Carrey and Cat Williams.
Okay.
Jim Carrey is funny. He's annoying. Oh my God, he's hilarious.
Yeah.
He is hilarious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's okay because, you know what I'm saying, he white and he could be annoying. He's saying it's okay. But if Cat Williams wasn't on the platform like he was, somebody they would say like that dude is weird. Like,
So let's use this. So let's do.
Let's use animated. Oh my God, he's weird.
Let's use
Like,
them
you know
two
what I'm
like you
saying?
just said. So with Jim Carrey and Cat Williams, right? So if we're gonna use them two, to my knowledge, and I have to do some research, I haven't seen any major, maybe a few, but not a whole lot of major things going on with Jim Carrey outside of comedy that gives him a bad light. If anything, he give a lot of praise to black people, like starting out with A Living Color and stuff like that. So he one of them ones that really don't get in a lot of trouble. He do his movies, he do his shit. Like you said, you may not like his work, but he not doing a bunch of shit.
But can't we one either?
Cat Williams then did a lot of shit.
But you know why he did though?
No, that ain't that. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
But we gonna get into the reasonings later. But I'm just on paper. Just from his career alone, him coming out to now, he been arrested 4 or 5 times on 4 or 5 different charges, and was in public fighting kids, and was in public for indecent exposure. That's just the things I can think of off top. So that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes I think by us being us, we put ourselves in situations sometimes to have people question our integrity. Like, Cat Williams, to me, is a phenomenal comic, and he seemed like a good dude. You know what I'm saying? But if you out here fighting kids, bro, like, that's gonna make me think twice about you. And that's just us as a people. So just imagine these other cultures who don't understand us. Like, they trying to learn us, but if we giving them reasons to think twice about us, I don't blame them for treating them how they treat certain people, because we gonna tell them the same thing. But black people have this code to where, like, we the only people who can tell our people stuff, and it's like, nah, we can't be like that. Like, we can't expect people to give us empathy and love and respect that we deserve, and we not giving that to our own, bro. Like, that don't look right.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. But this is my thing. I say but because when you say
you
think everything before that.
You good?
But like in the beginning, when Cat Williams came out, he was just like Jim Carrey.
Mm-hmm.
But until he tried to get into the white people world, then all of a sudden he flipped out.
And that's my point. That's the point I made earlier. That's the point I made earlier, Tracy. That's the point I made earlier.
What he did was wrong. Yeah. I agree. But the point I was making is, because Jim Carrey came out, he was just as weird as Cat Williams was on that same kind of level. Yeah. But nobody made him feel like, the white people didn't make him feel like he was weird or crazy. And he can't get in certain areas because he's weird and crazy. Right. You know what I'm saying? But Cat Williams was weird and crazy. So now he get in. I'm not saying what he was doing was right, but I really do believe it was acting out from a space where he was trying to, you know what I'm saying, and then he lost his mind. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the mind is a really fragile thing. Yeah. But when he first came out, he was acting just as weird as Jim Carrey. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, now that but nobody, and the reason why Jim Carrey can stay like it, because nobody ain't going to bother him. Because it's cool to be crazy, because he's Jim Carrey.
But he don't bother nobody.
But mind you, bringing this full circle, but mind you, he didn't get on till he got on by black people.
This is true.
By black people, because we the ones said, hey, he's not weird, it's okay. Yep. We like him. Yep. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know what I'm saying? This and that and the other. Here's our black platform. And we're going to, it's when I think about this, it makes me nauseous, because it brings me back to that business mentality. We'll help everybody else about ourselves. Yeah. And Jim Carrey surpassed everybody on in Living Color. Yeah. He surpassed everybody on Living Color.
He did.
And nobody gave him a chance but a Living Color.
This is true.
Nobody did. Nobody did. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't think that's I don't think that was a bad thing. I just think he just made his moves, because I think if he was,
I don't think no, bro. He ain't make no moves that the other boys didn't do. They was on the same. They was running the show. So how you going? These people had their own show, writing their own. All he had, people was writing for him. You know what I'm saying? And so you're gonna pick the white guy out of all these people that's just doing the same kind of goofy comedy you doing. You pull the white guy and say, hey, let's take him. Rather than the Wayans. You give him a little show on the side because it's gonna be on a black network though. Like, come on, bro. Like, nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? They pulled Jim Carrey out of there and said, we want you. We're gonna make you be the goofy, crazy, odd kind of white guy. You know what I'm saying? But if we never would have put him on, we never would have been in the place he'd be on. And so to me, I feel like they should have put Cat Williams on. We're gonna pick Cat Williams first.
But Cat
You know what I'm
Williams was
saying?
out here fucking up, Tracy.
But I'm saying I don't think he would have if he would have gotten this opportunity they gave somebody else. So if you want, if listen to Cat Williams now, he got his mind back on track. I think he was using drugs. Somebody he was getting high, so trying to fight the demons he was going through, trying to get into that business. But you listen to him now. When he talk now, he be telling you, he be saying it. You know, now he talk real calm and monitor tone all the time, but he be saying it all the time. He these people basically
like you said
screw
though,
me.
you was like you said, you was like he was trying to do what they was doing, and that was my whole point with that. With
At the beginning, what you said,
yeah, like as soon as we start trying to emulate them, they don't like that.
But he wasn't emulating them. He emulating us.
Man, he was trying to get in their circle, like you said. As soon as you can do your jokes and you can be you over there.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as you try to step in ours,
you
like
can do
you
it.
said,
No, you can do it. You can do it, but you got to do it with a price, and the price comes with public humiliation, sacrifice, something like that. They gonna just do it.
So do you think all of that stuff would have happened if he wouldn't have got in trouble? Just say if he just wouldn't have got arrested. Cause look at Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is global. Besides his cheating scandal, and that wasn't major. Besides all of that, he's squeaky clean.
But not really.
What else he got on him?
He's squeaky clean. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, and so if I let you in my little society, I'm gonna protect you. Period. You ain't gotta worry about none of that stuff.
But he black though.
You ain't gotta worry because but you have to sell yourself out to do it.
So you think he sold his just out just?
Heck yeah. Because if I'm agree with what you're saying, which I do in part, I'm not just totally agree with what you're saying. I agree with you in part. You know what I'm saying? But you can do what we do, but you ain't gonna do it for free. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta have something on your head. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be public, humiliate yourself some kind of way so we can know you in with us. And as soon as you try to get out of that, we come for your juggler. And the very first thing they do is say that somebody's crazy. As soon as we don't do that, something to do with it, because we crazy. Every single time. Every single person, black person, that was on top at one time and went down some kind of way, they pinned them out to be crazy. Every single person. Every single person. Every one of them. They said, we crazy. Okay, they crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, my thing is, I feel like they gonna do it, but you're not going to do nothing without being humiliated because the goal is to always keep us demeaned. Yeah. That was the goal from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to always demean us some kind of way. You can't just do it.
Right.
You can't rebel with me without being demeaned. You're not going to do it. And then we only going to go so far with you. Because even when that stuff happened on with Cat, what's the name? He made that little comment or whatever. He had done stuff a few times. It was inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
But when Cat Williams did it, it was like, oh, it was terrible. Because Cat Williams, he wasn't cool with him like that.
Right.
And he said that. They call it Illuminati, whatever y'all want to call it. But to me, it's just like you watch people so you can see it's night and day. But he wasn't trying to roll with them like that.
Yeah.
So you told you do one thing, we ain't gonna fix that for you. But basically, he could do wrong, and he'd be like, okay, you go out there and apologize, and then we'll put you on another show like it never happened. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens? So Kevin can mess up, but then they'll still put him on another show. But let them know we still support you. We still love you, Kevin. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna still put you in the limelight, put you on prime TV. It's okay. But Cat Williams messed up. We're gonna mess up. We're gonna talk about you. We're gonna say you crazy. They're gonna do all that stuff. But Kevin Hart, just go on. Let's make an apology. Tell the Jews that you.
But do the track record warrant that though?
What you mean?
Like I said, but besides that little thing with Kevin Hart, it hasn't been no major things, self-inflicted things. Cat Williams been in trouble a lot.
No, because he didn't have to though. He don't have to.
But this
you don't think Cat Williams was going through like a fire because?
No, I'm not.
I'm a mental health person. I
am too.
So I watch people when they going through trauma. Yeah. You can tell like something happened to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't start this way. Something happened to you, and now you're in a down spiral of trauma.
And I understand that. And I understand some things can trigger people. Like, I get all that. Like, I get, especially us as a people, how once we feel restricted, we feel a certain type of way, and some things we do is out of anger. I get all that. So I'm not discrediting none of the stuff he did was mainly probably because he was not getting the opportunities that he felt like he deserved. Like, I get that. At the same time, like, we can't. I think us as a people, man, like it's like we try to rationalize what we do wrong with our reasonings, and it's like we gotta stop doing that part too, because again, it's still giving them fuel to still keep fucking us over, bro. Like you saying, like him being not being able to get into that society or whatever, pretty much sent him down a spiral and had him acting out. You know what I'm saying? By him doing that, that gave them more reason. They already felt like they had a reason when they didn't have one. Now, shit, okay, you giving us 6 or 7 reasons now. You doing this on your own.
My folks do it too. They don't say nothing to them when they do it.
And the reason why is because, like you said, they look out for each other. So they gonna help each other out. So that's what I'm saying. So whenever we try to synchronize with them and co-work with them, we gotta understand that not to say that we not them, but they gonna take care of each other. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta figure out a way to start taking care of each other better, so we can present ourselves. We gotta figure
out when somebody going through something, rather than just get on the plane right up and say, "Yeah, that is crazy." Supposed to be like, "Yeah, we crazy," but it's kind of like they are aggression in the word.
Yeah,
everybody got aggression. Aggression crazy, but you still alive.
Man, it's like
you kill him, but he's still alive.
We got to figure out a better way to support when we in a situation. You know what I'm saying? Like our natural instinct is to crack on each other. Like that's a way of showing love, if anything. So that's normal. So I don't knock when people crack on people for getting in trouble, because that's just, as a culture, that's just what we do. Is out of love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when people start judging people's character and name calling and all that, that's when it get different. And that's what us as a culture do. Whenever we disagree, they don't sit and talk like me and you talking. All of a sudden is, "Oh, you a bitch because we don't agree," to it turn into something else. And it's like, it ain't got to be like that. Like once we as a people are able to start doing it like this with all of our issues, they going to be able to see that we can conduct ourselves and hold our cool even when they hit us. Like we got to stop breaking every time they hit us. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just giving them more reason. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why I feel like we got to head what we did in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
Because we was working together and letting them know, like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we cool, we gonna handle business, but we ain't got to be, you know what I'm saying, whooping nobody up. We gonna handle our business.
We ain't on no bullshit. We ain't on no bullshit with y'all. Y'all ain't finna be whooping our ass either, though. So, and that was, I mean, it was a hard time for our ancestors and stuff like that, but they really set the foundation. And I feel like we going backwards with that. Like, we ain't got to kiss their ass. You know, we can make it known that we ain't for no bullshit, but we got to figure out a way to be cohesive in their presence, to where they don't have no reasoning to even get on that. And if they do, everybody in their vicinity can see that it's them, not us. You know what I'm saying? And once we can get
I think too, sometimes we paint a different narrative about how it's okay to, you know what I'm saying, to act out when we upset, like, I'm not my ancestors kind of stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, that kind of, like, that narrative, like, I'm not my ancestors.
And I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that narrative that people
I don't
at this
either,
time say,
because it kind of implies that they should have did more what they did.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, they died. Fuck you mean?
Man, what you talking
like,
about?
what?
Like, all day. You know what I'm saying? I said, people dying. You talking about they was dying. To go circle a thing and say, yeah, I want to pick this person to be my governor. They were dying.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you motherfucker right, you ain't your ancestors.
But we paint that narrative like it's okay to be aggressive about what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be aggressive in your whatever your plan is, but not just to be ultimately aggressive. Like, nah, I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was telling Miss Wells on the food court, I was telling her that, like, Miss Wells, like, you gotta. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be upset, but you gotta channel that. You know what I'm saying? So we can do better things. You can't be an angry black woman because we still got to deal with white people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they gonna paint like you angry and black, and we can't deal with you, can't work with you, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you gotta channel that to the right area and say, yeah, I'm angry about what they doing, and I'm upset with what they doing. I'll make sure it don't happen no more. So I'll make sure I stay in position so that they can't do X, Y, so they can't do that.
Exactly.
So we get upset and get mad, and then we care for our own city and all that kind of foolishness. We go to jail and all that kind of foolishness because we mad, but then that's not helping nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's setting us back. So we got to learn to channel our anger, our disappointment, and our failures and say, oh, you know what? Let's do, how we going to fix this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what we going to do differently? Even when I saw somebody before, I was talking about the whole thing with George Floyd. It's so heartbreaking to me because we had the nation in the palm of our hand. They was literally asking us, like, what do we want?
Yeah.
So we was everywhere, all over the world. They was tearing the city up. Oh no, I'm not pro vandalism and stuff like that and all that. However, it says once it started, it sounds like we're gonna use. Okay, we're not gonna stop until we get some justice. And all mean people going to jail. And we had the world in our hand. They was kind of asking like, what do y'all want? Like, okay, what we got to do differently? You know what I'm saying? We didn't have no plan. We're just angry with anger without a plan. Anger without a plan ain't nothing but anger. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. The only thing we got out of that situation was they changed the syrup from Ancient Mama's to something else. Uncle Ben's rice has changed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like we really didn't get no true, you know what I'm saying, response from that because we didn't have no plan. Because we just be angry and we act out and tear something up and then we're like, okay, that's over with. You know what I'm saying? But what do we really do what have we really done to change the narrative of what happened with George Floyd? Well, we know we did. Now we did the same thing as black people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
No, we didn't make no moves in our local cities and say, you know what, we're gonna get more black people, more black judges, we're gonna get more black governors and more black, you know what I'm saying, aldermen. So you know what I'm saying, so we can manage the police force and so we can manage you something. Like we didn't do none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? We do none of that stuff. So people we still get over here to the club like we did in the 50s. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't got no plan.
Right.
So all we got is just being angry and not really channeling that to having a plan and say, okay, we angry, now let's fix that. You know, and so until we do that, we're going to constantly be in a situation that we're in because we can't channel our anger to do the right thing. And I said the same thing about Kevin Hart. Like, about Cat Williams. Like, he was angry on what they was doing to him. You know what I'm saying? So you decide to go get high, use drugs, whatever, and make it worse for yourself.
Yeah.
Because you was angry because how they treated you. You was valid in your anger, but you didn't have a plan for that anger. So now it was just like you know,
whatever,
okay, I'm
right.
just gonna go off the meat rack now.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
like,
and that's what I be saying
so, like,
when we do that, man. That is like that give them like ammunition. It give them reason.
Right about that.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I be trying to say. Like people be trying to make it seem like I'm coming at us, and it's like, nah, we gotta do a different play. This play ain't working that we running.
We gotta play chess.
We gotta figure out another move.
Yeah,
and that's the move, like, yeah. So
because they already on the board. We gotta play chess.
Man, look, they own the board.
They already on the board. So we trying to get on there. If we do get on there, we gotta play chess. Man, we can't show them our hand.
Nothing. Nothing.
We gotta play chess, but with a poker face. That's it.
Yep. You know make our moves and keep it moving to get that respect, and we ain't gonna get no respect.
We had these meetings now. I call them black people meetings.
Mm-hmm.
People just some have meetings or whatever. They trying to strategize doing things and the other. So the last meeting they had, I've been to a few of them because they didn't have no plan out there. And I told them that. I said, listen, I ain't met nobody that's more pro-black than me yet. I ain't met nobody, not that I know of. I said, I'm extremely pro-black. I'm saying,
yeah.
I was like, but I'm not pro-black without a plan. Like we can't come to you. I'm not gonna come out here with 2 hours of time and y'all just talking about everything's going wrong or everything's happening to us. We ain't got no plan. Okay, what we gonna do to fix it? You know what I'm saying? So y'all, we not there talking about that because we know why we upset. We know why we angry. But what we gonna do to change the message to fix that? Then come talk to me. So anyway, I come to talk to me. So I went. We had a meeting a couple weeks ago, and I came to the meeting. As soon as I said, I was a white lady in there, and the pastor in our own meeting. So one of the people that was running the meeting was like, "You was awful quiet tonight. Why you had nothing to say?" I said, "I just said no reason. I got nothing to say tonight." Saying so. Then a couple weeks later, I pulled up the side. I was like, "Hey, bro," I was like, "I'm not coming to no black people meeting with white folks here and talking about what we trying to do for the white folks. We're not going to do that." I said, "That's why we never get ahead because we always include people on our plan." And you know, and they go back and tell their white friends. Some of them might be cool, some of them might be. You know what I'm saying? However, now they know our hand before we even played because we done told us an imposter. Period. I said, you think they don't meet about us in Kankakee County? I know they do. I said, you been invited to the invited in the meetings. I said, you've been working on city government for how many years, Tim? I said, and didn't name me one time that you went to a meeting where it was all white folks and they saying, we talking about some strategy what we're going to do, and you was there. I never have. I said, you never will. And you never will. You never, ever will. I said, every election, I said, we never know what they're going to do election time until election day, because they already talked about what they're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I already said what they're going to do. We never know what they're going to do until election day. I said, but us on the other hand, we always showing our hand before we make our play.
Yep.
I said, why not sitting up in here, and this lady supposed to be, the lady was there talking about Barbara Wells. She was her friend. She was having a little trouble. She had trying to get on the ballot because some past fines she had. And she said, this is my friend. She's working in the local government for 20-something years, blah, blah, blah. So they started talking about what we got to do to fix the problem. Mr. Snipes, Mr. Snipes, he annoying everybody. Mr. Snipes, no city government like the back of his head. You hear me? That man, he know city, politics, all that stuff. And so, anyway, so she said, Snipes said, well, you should have something about it. We need to do X, Y, and Z. Go up here to Chicago, go for a hearing board, blah, 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 blah. We want the band. The white lady, who's supposed to be her friend, is working in the city government for 20-some years, tells her, well, you got some money you can use to pay to fine yourself. And saying, like, this is what she tell her. And then wrote her a fucking $25 check and said, use your own money if you can, and then, you raise money somewhere else and put it back. And so I said, y'all didn't catch the shit. Then I said, you don't think this lady didn't know the same thing? I said, no, this is supposed to be her friend, though. You don't think she didn't know the same thing Snipes knew about how to get out this firm? You don't think she did? I said, but y'all invited her to this meeting, and she been working. I said, Snipes trying to get into the government. She been working in city government for 20-some years. You think she don't know how to get out this firm? I said, you a fool. You think she ain't? I said, but she's finna tell her use her own money. And she knows all she got to do is write this appeal, go so and so. The same thing Snipes did. And within a week later, the fine was reduced to 10%. She's going to pay like a portion of the fine. I said, but we all going to tell white people our problem. I told somebody, we fight folks around Kankakee, want to include in all our business. And there was something happened. It said, we be looking stupid like, oh, I wonder why they knew that. How did they know that? Because we don't talk about business in front of one another. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I always say, like, that's why I kind of want to have this kind of platform for us to talk, you know what I'm saying, and be able to talk to our people, in the spirit of love, and like you said, without agreeing and disagreeing, and not being angry, and not cussing and acting a fool on the show, like, man, you should be like all that kind of stuff. So people can see, like, yeah, we all got these beautiful voices, and all of them are right. All our angles are feeling, it's basically to you know what I'm saying, to a common denominator, like, you know what I'm saying, like, we good, like, we trying to help each other out. Wait, hold on 1 second, bitch. Hold on.
It's just so much stuff, man. That's crazy in itself. But it just go to show, like, how that shit just a cycle, man. And the only way that shit gonna change and get better, we just gotta change the play.
Yeah.
We gotta change the play, man, with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, real talk, for real. Yeah. So I think, you know what I'm saying, I think it's going to be cool because every time we have talk, we always end up like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're going to have, you know what I'm saying, plenty good dialogue, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's going to attract people to want to listen, and try to, help one another out. And so I don't know how far it's going to go or how far it's going to go or whatever, but like I said, my goal is to help one person each time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so if we help one person each time, then next time we try for two.